All right. This is Calvary. Calvary is live. As you can see, Calvary is live. Oh, wow. Now, this is how you should be trading with your educator. Okay? How your screen should be with an educator. All right, tell me where you can get me from. Tell me where you can get me from. Rep your city, rep your state. You got to bring the energy. When I have the energy. Can you see my screen?
Hello?
If you have
Yes, I see your screen.
If you have a laptop, how you should be trading with an educator. Especially Calvary. Why? Because his voice is there's a delay in his video. Okay?
You said?
If you are trading with Calvary, Dr. Oladipo, place your screen like this so that you can see both your trading platform and the chat box at the same time.
Okay.
Now, if you are using a Windows laptop, there is a way they split screen. I don't know.
Okay.
But this is how I do it on my Mac. That is the alternative way. You do it. Put your trading platform in one side and can remove in the other side, which is your. So now make everything look small, a little bit smaller. So now your eyes are on where? The chat box. And you are also seeing what is doing. Come on, let's go. Energy and lazy. This is the template of art. If you can look for a way to split your screen on your Windows laptop, this is how you should be looking at it, right? So once you select any pair, you say let's go to slow pair. You just come to this other side, you select the pair. Okay, if you say EDUS, you go to EDUS and wait. Select your 3 minutes and put your fixed time on. Okay. So wait until it tells you. Once you see on the chat box, always pay attention to the chat. Before the voice comes, the chat has already updated. Okay. Now, once you see going out to pay, you just go in straight up. So let's now go into Cashtrap. Let's go into Cashtrap. Let's go into Cashtrap real quick. Cashtrap.
Hello. Okay. Hi, my name is Geoffrey. That means you go and ask for 400. Well, this is my first withdrawal, and I want to at least have something. Huh? The very first withdrawal, yes. And I need there are some subscriptions I want to pay for to keep me on the IM Academy. So I have to settle.
So now,
so it means.
Okay, now you see Cashtrap, right?
Yeah.
Now, you know the point system. When you see an
Yeah.
arrow, you see how many points the arrow is, you want to go in for the trade. But this is what I want you to do. When you come to Cashtrap and you know that you want to trade USD JPY, okay, once you select USD JPY, first thing you want to look at is what is the currency strength meter. As you can see on USD JPY, the currency strength meter is telling US dollar is 56 and JPY is 40. Okay. Now that you know that US dollar is 56 and the JPY is 40, what are you looking for? You are looking for a buy. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you are looking for a buy, please note that price moves up and down. Okay. Price
Yeah.
up and down. Coming now, let me just get, okay. This is how price moves. Price goes up, it comes down, goes up, it comes down, it goes up. Okay? This is a typical move of the market. Now, how do I know where to enter since I'm looking for a buy? I'm going to use lines now to indicate. When price went up, it made this high, right?
Yeah.
When it went up again, it made this high. Okay. Now, if I'm looking for a buy, I'm looking for price to come to this area. This area where I see this resistance. If I'm looking for a buy, this resistance can happen on any time frame. Okay. Doesn't mean that if you are looking at 5 minutes time, it must happen on 5 minutes. This resistance might be a 1 hour resistance. It might be a daily resistance. Okay.
Okay.
So one other thing I want you to know is that apart from looking at a price in this market, it is an area, not a price, a zone. It can give you, since this mark is now 805, it can give you 825, fine. Or it can also give you less than 825, which is you can get 800, which is also fine. But it can come close to 805 and start moving. So you have a choice to take it anywhere around 805. Okay?
Okay.
Now that you want to take the trade at around 805 areas, what are you looking for? Buy the ceiling of an uptrend and sell the floor of a downtrend. Do you understand that now?
Yes.
Now, what I mean by buy the ceiling of an uptrend, this is what I mean. This is a move up, right?
Yeah.
Uptrend.
Now that this is going up, you want to wait for price to come up, break this zone first. Fine. Thank you, one. So you want to wait for price to break this resistance first. When it breaks it, you don't just jump in. Okay?
Okay.
When it breaks it, you don't just jump in. What you now do is you wait. Some people break, when they break, hey, it has broken, it's going up, you just jump in. You wait. When it goes up, wait. Even if you say, hey, the trade has left you, wait. The trade has not left you. It will come back down. So when it comes back down, you are looking at this area of resistance for a new entry. Is that clear now?
Okay.
Now, but
Yes.
what now makes this thing valid for a uptrend? You want to see markets do like this. Hold on now. Let me pick it to drawing to. Okay. Cashtrap. Oh, okay, now you want candle to do something like this. Let me color code this. Let's say this is blue. Let me make it very solid. Okay.
Okay.
Want market to do what? Something like this. When you see this one, it broke and it closed above your line, above your resistance. Can you see?
Yeah.
You don't want to look
Yes.
for price did this. You don't want to look for something like this. You don't want to look for something like this. It's maybe come on, this thing is kind of okay. Let me use this. Let me use just a line. You don't want to use something like this. As you can see, this one, did it break?
No.
Now, look at these two. Which one broke? This one or this one?
The other one.
The second one broke. This is what we call
Yes.
breakout. This first one is not a breakout. This is a rejection. So when you see this one happen, you want to wait for it to happen. You want to wait for, hold on now. When you see this one, don't enter for a buy. Even if the market is telling you buy, 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 don't enter for a buy. Wait for when you see this one that broke and closed above it. Then when it does that, you wait for the retest, okay? Wait for it to come back. But sometimes it's going to do like this. It's going to do like this. It will not come back so soon. Okay?
Okay.
Then eventually it's going to start coming down. You'll now be seeing red candles. It will come down. So when it's coming down, you still have another thing to look out for. Look for what? A rejection. Can you see the rejection? Sorry, my drawing is not really that good, but we can manage it. Wait for this rejection. If you see this rejection, trust me, the next candle is going to open up like this. Maybe as a blue. And boom. Okay? So you enter this area, 3 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
You enter that.
How do you know the minutes?
Huh?
Like, how do you know the minutes you should take trades for?
Now, if you are using Cashtrap, your trades should be 3 minutes.
Okay, for Cashtrap.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you follow Joshua Lee and Brandon Boyd properly, you know that there is a 3 candle rule. And if you use that 3 candle rule, trade is definitely going to play out for you in 3 candles, okay? If it doesn't go your way in 3 candles, then forget about it. That's why Millimeter calls 15-minute trades, so that you don't need to now come and go and be waiting and rolling over plenty. Okay? Now, let me remove all drawings. So now that we have established the fact that the price is going up, this is a particular place I want to enter the traders. So now, on this cash trap, we have everything set up, okay? We have price we have these green lines and these red lines as our structures, okay? Now that you see green, red, green, red, green, red, like Kevin says, you want to see what? 4 greens for a buy, 4 greens for a sell, right?
Okay.
Now, looking at this, now, where do you think market is going to?
It's an uptrend.
It's an uptrend. It just established the upward momentum. But looking at it on higher time frame, this is a downtrend. Look at the big picture. It's going down.
Yeah.
But it just broke the 200 EMA. This red line, super trend line, is 200 EMA, okay? It broke it, so we can look for buy. 200 exponential moving average.
Okay.
Okay, now if I am looking to take a trade on Cashtrap, let me refresh Cashtrap now. I'm gonna refresh Cashtrap now. So I come to USD JPY because that's the pair I want to trade. I'm looking for a buy, right? Now, if I am looking for a buy, I don't just jump in because Cashtrap gave me an up arrow. What are the things I'm looking at? Is price touching green line, which is green horizontal line? This is a green horizontal line here. Is price at a green horizontal line? That is actually a 15-minute zone. If you come to the 15 minutes, you see that it's a 15-minute support. Can you see it?
Okay, yes.
Cashtrap marks out 15 minutes high and low for you. So I now put here is my 15 minutes sell. Can you see how I do the markups?
Yes.
I pick my horizontal to go to the 15 minutes time frame and identify the high and the support and the low, the support and the resistance. Now that I've seen the support and resistance, where should I enter a trade? Now there is a resistance at this level. Look at this candle. This candle, there is a resistance there. So since I see there is a resistance there, if I want to buy, I can now go to 5 minutes time frame, wait for Cashtrap to give me possible area for a buy at this previous resistance, which is this one. So apart from that, apart from you putting your lines, you also need to now wait for these guys. Okay? You need to wait for the RSI and the stochastic. Now, RSI should do this. It should not just touch, it should come back. It should not just touch red, it should come back. Okay?
Okay.
The first confirmation is when it does this. The next confirmation when you see this. When it crosses up, this is, I'm trying to narrow down all your losses, right? Once it crosses up, the trade is almost ready. But when you see this cross down, pull the trigger.
Okay.
So now you are waiting for price to break, come in to the overbought area and start coming out. Now you see that your Cashtrap is giving us an up arrow for USD JPY, but the trade is not ready. This is a 3-point trade. So if it comes down to this 804 area, you are going to see that RSI is going to get there. Stochastic also is going to get to green. So when you see 4 greens, once it crosses up, this is I'm trying to narrow down all your losses, right? Once it crosses up, the trade is almost ready. But when you see this cross down, pull the trigger. So now you are waiting for price to break, come in to the overbought area and start coming out. Now you see that your Cashtrap is giving us an up arrow for USD JPY, but the trade is not ready. This is a 3-point trade. So if it comes down to this 804 area, you are going to see that RSI is going to get there. Stochastic also is going to get to green. So when you see 4 greens, Price should come to this green line at the bottom. RSI is there, but stock is there, but RSI is not there. So you are waiting for all the trades to come in alignment before you go in. Is that clear?
Yes.
So when you see trade coming to your line and you see 4 points, 4 score, that is a very valid time to enter a trade. Okay?
Yes.
So this is how you take trades on Cashtrap. This is how you take trades on Cashtrap. First of all,
when you started with the candle.
Yeah.
Then you went into these point trades. Which one do you do first? Do you analyze this first before going to the points, before going to the candles, or the candles first before going to the point trades?
Now, for me, what I look at first is the charting.
Okay, charting.
Yeah. I understand the concept of candle in my mind, that if I see this week is a rejection, so price is preparing to go to the opposite direction. This market is going to skyrocket. The USDJPY is going up because why? It's 930. Now I want to add something to what I've taught you now. Okay, but first of all, I want you to gain this. When you come to Cashtrap and you have decided I want to trade USDJPY, right? You click on USDJPY, you collect your horizontal to change it to 15 minutes, change your chart to 15 minutes. Okay? Once you have changed it to 15 minutes, take your horizontal line to look for support. Once you see support, change the line to green. Okay? And look for resistance.
Okay.
When you see resistance, you put it there. So you pick the body of the candle and the wick. Okay? The body of the candle and the wick. Now that you have taken all this into consideration, before you enter the trade, you are waiting for price to come to this your level before you enter. So now that price is in our level, let's go back to 5 minutes time frame and wait for the trade. Hi, this trade has started moving. Let me refresh. When it hits, can you see that as the price hits our price, it started going up?
Yes.
Look at it, gave you a call. Cashtrap gave you a call. At that point, you should have more than 4 points. At that point, you should have more than 4 points. Okay, look at it. Can you see immediately price hits the green? That's a 5-point trade. And it started going on. Can you see it?
Yes.
So come to the time frame. How do I know that this trade is going to go up? Because I saw what? This rejection in the previous candle before this one. So now that I've seen that, I know that, okay, price will tend to go up. So I went to 15 minutes, pick my line 2 and look for support. So I saw that that place is a support. I made that line green so that I can see it very well, make it bolder. So immediately I did that, I came to 5 minutes and look for the trade to hit my price. That's even a 6 score Once it comes down to hit it, boom, you go in. And if you went in on this trade, you would have been out because this is just 1 minute remaining for this candle. This is how you now narrow down your losses. Not that he gave you a 4 point here, you just jump in. Cashtrap gave you 4 points. Is it in a structure? Is it in an area that is going to go the opposite direction? Now, you now roll over, it came down. Can you see how price now came down more? Until finally it has started going up. So be patient, okay? Don't rush into the trades. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Can you do this markup?
I can try.
Please do. If you can go to the 15-minute time frame, I'm not telling you to do all those plenty markup that Kev Remote does. Just go to 15 minutes, go and look for support. Candle, where candle opens and closes, is support or resistance. You can take, now you can also take the wick of the candle so that you don't miss it.
Okay.
You understand?
That pick symbolize.
Huh?
That pick of the candle, what does it symbolize?
The wick of the candle.
This, yes.
Now, the wick is candle in a lower time frame. That's one thing you should know. That little tiredness that it shows, if you go to the smaller time frame, it's a candle. So now let's come down. You see this? Let's come to 1 minute. Can you see that it's a candle? Look at
Yes.
we're seeing our trade at this green line. Can you see that it's a normal candle?
Yes.
So that's why sometimes that tip of the candle is important. Does that make sense?
This blue candle, red candle, like what does it symbolize? This candle,
Now,
because
blue candles signify buy, red candles signify sell. Okay?
okay. So when you're looking for a trade and you see a red candle, that is a sell.
That's a sell candle. Doesn't mean you should do sell. Always take your confirmation checklist. So now, what are the things that are supposed to be in your confirmation checklist? Let me type them. You should have number 1, structure. Structure, market structure. You can go to my YouTube to watch my video on market structure, which is either support or resistance. Okay. The next thing is arrow. Next thing is currency strength meter. Then you go to what else again? Overbought. Slash oversold. Which is RSI and RSI and your stock. Stochastic, right? Okay. Now the next thing you want to look at for I've talked about currency strength and how many score. Then you want to take consideration of timing. Timing is 15 minutes interval. So this is what you should focus on. So look for market structure. It's price in your support or resistance area. Apart from that, do you see an arrow up or down? Apart from that, what is currency strength meter telling you? If currency strength meter say buy, which is the first currency is stronger, is buy. Second currency is stronger, is sell. Okay. The other thing you want to look at is price in your overbought or oversold region. Okay, is RSI is above the red or is it below the green? Below the green and starts coming up is buy. Above the red and starts coming down is sell. Okay. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So now those are things you need to keep in consideration. The RSI and the stock are very important as well. Okay, now another thing you want to look at is how many score does the trade carry? Is it 4 or 5 points? Take at least 4 points and above. And time it. Take trade every 15 minutes interval, which is o'clock, 45, 30, and 15 minutes. Okay.
How did I get to know the timing, the 15-minute interval?
What is the current time now? Time is currently at 9:41 Nigerian time. So you wait for the next 4 minutes to reach the food. Okay? Wait for the next 4 minutes to take your next
when it gets to 9.
When it gets to 9:45, if trade is in your area and it's telling you a 15 a call or a put, you take the trade. When everything is in alignment, you want to see 4 reds for a sell, 4 greens for what? A buy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. That being said, I want you to go practice this that I've taught you. Okay? Go practice. Look at this. Look at that score. That score was massive. Now the price is touching the red area. Touching red. What will I take that red? If you can come up to this higher red, it's better. For a sell, the higher the price, the better. Okay. The price can make it to this top before the 45 minutes mark. It's better to take a sell at this area. Or where else can I take it? There is another red here. So is it I make it to that place, to this place, or to this place? At 45 minutes, you take the trade for a sell at that region. Does that make sense?
Yeah, this is a 5-minute trend.
This is a 5-minute chart. Yes, I know. But when time gets to the 45 mark, when time gets to the 45 mark, it might retrace. So now, how do I know it's a 15-minute structure? Any cash trap gives you only 15-minute structure when they show those green lines and red lines. Okay? Now price is coming to you. Price is coming to you. Look at it. Price is at your area. So you are looking for a sweet 5-point or 4-point sell on this trade. Now, once we have like 2 minutes to go into this trade. And this trade is definitely going to drop. It's definitely going to drop. and refresh my hourglass. This trade is going to give us a down arrow in the next 1 minute, and it's going to drop. So let's wait for the next trade idea, which is happening in the next few seconds. See the trade now. So we are looking for a down arrow. We have hit our price, which is our level. RSI is there, stock is almost there. So we are looking for, wow, that's good. The next trade and the next arrow is has to be a down arrow. You see, you just watch how this thing starts dropping. You see how this thing is dropping. You see the red candle now. Everything is there. If you refresh, you will see the Cashtrap has called this trade for a sell. Look at puts. Puts. Look at, can you see this drop?
Yes.
Can you see, is this drop not massive? He called it at 847 and price is currently at 833. So when you do the markup, just wait, calm down. At timing, at 45 minutes mark, that price started dropping. Does that make sense now? So please try as much as possible. Kevin is already 2-0. Kevin is already 2-0. Beast. Beast of a trader. Look at somebody put 3-0 cleared. 566 next area. See how when you join, shush, beast of a trader. Okay, so make sure you just go and practice this thing I've told you. Okay? Look at this.
Okay, now how often do you do like trading sessions? I don't know if I can join your own trading sessions.
Mine, okay. You are in the team now, you are in the team group, right? Maybe you are
Yes.
Rebecca's downline.
Yes.
When I'm doing my session, I will post it.
Okay. Because like I've been in the academy for like 2 months now, and I'm still at $150, and I need to start making withdrawals.
Yeah.
Because I need the money.
Okay.
Like I at the moment really need money, and I need to.
Don't worry, you will grow. Don't worry, you will grow if you practice. If you practice what I've taught you and go watch the videos of these trainings we did in the past.
Yeah, definitely. I'm doing that, but I just want to do the 2 today. So at least I'll be, as I'm training, I'll be growing my account before I can start doing my own.
Go watch these videos. Okay, you want to trade with me today? Okay. Let's see now. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to come back again today because I have a training session that I'm doing right now.